Hello, students. I hope you are well. In our our previous video, we discussed about the distribution of factors of production. Okay, and now today we will talk about the methods of allotting, or I mean to say, allocation of resources. So our today's topic is methods of allotting the resources. Now, in this topic, we will learn how resources of a country allocate. Okay, there are various systems available, and we have to learn them. And it can be asked in exam for either 3 marks or 4 mark question, or specific part of the topic can be in 2 mark also. So let us start. Let's start without any disturbance. Now see, the paragraph says, every nation tries to attain speedy economic development by making the best possible allocation of resources. Every country want to go for fast economic development. That means every country want to become rich financially, economically, as fast as possible. Allotment of resources is mainly done by two methods. In a country, if the resources required to be allocated, required to be distributed, then it can be distributed by two ways. One is market mechanism and second is social system. So here allotment of resources means in a context of factor of production also we can say how to distribute land, labor, capital, all those, how you can distribute. There are two methods, market mechanism and social system. Now both the systems are opposite to each other. Both are opposite. Whatever market mechanism says, completely opposite social system says. Now both the systems are opposite to each other. By mingling means mixing. By mixing both systems, many other methods have developed. If you collect the good points of both the methods, both the system, then you can able to create new methods. Every country accept one of the other method as per their requirement. Every country required to go for any one method out of these two, market mechanism or social system, or they have to altogether develop their own new system, but they have to adapt any one system. So following is the explanation of the methods of allotment of resources. So now we start to learn these methods. Market mechanism we have to discuss, but whatever the paragraph says, let's revise with paperwork. Now in paperwork says methods of allotting or allocation of resources. Every nation tries to attain, to get speedy economic development, financial progress, and that's why allotment of resources can be done by two ways, either market mechanism or by social system. Both are opposite to each other. By mixing them, many other system you can develop. And every country accept one or other method. Okay, as per the requirement, it is compulsory for every country to accept the method. Now we will talk about the first system, that is market system, and can be asked for 4 marks or 3 marks or 2 marks, depends the way how paper setter want. First of all, we will discuss about the introductory part, then features, and then benefits, and then limitation. So let's discuss the feature first. Now nations like America, Japan, they have made their economic development through market system. Those countries like America, Japan, these are those countries, they develop economically, they develop very well because they adapt market system. Next, market system is also called capitalist system. See, the first synonym can be asked in a objective, important, please mark that market system is also called capitalist system. And in this method, the process of resource allocation is done on the basis of profit scope. Now please remember, in market mechanism, everything done keeping profit in mind. Okay. So the process of resource allocation is done on the basis of profit. That means all the resources allocate in such a way where they get maximum profit. Labor will go to the place where labor get maximum salary. Capital, money will be invested in the place where they get highest interest. So all the resource allocation is done on the basis of profit scope. The only aim of this system is earn profit. That's it. Profit is the heart of market system. In this system, in production and its related activities, profit is at center. Company go for production. Company go for all the activities, keeping only one thing in the mind, and that is profit. And to get the profit, they can go for huge production, they can able to increase the price, whatever they want to do, they definitely do, but ultimate aim is what? Profit is at center. People invest in those industries where they find more scope of profit. People invest their money. Okay, those who save money, they invest their money in those industries where they find more scope of profit. Means those companies who are earning very high profit, people invest their money in that company. And market is completely free in this system. Nobody will stop you where you are investing, why you are investing. Government will not ask you anything. Excuse me, why you invest in X company, why you invest in Y company. No, market is completely free in this system. Government does not have any specific economic policy. Government has no policy. Government is not having any kind of thinking in their mind that which product is going on. Legal products will be there. Okay, it must be legal products, but which product required to be in market, which product not required to be in market, there is no economic policy. Does not play any role in this method. Here government will not do anything. Government will not restrict anybody that why you go for production of this particular product. Government will not stop any customer why you want to buy this particular product. Government will not talk to any investor why you invest in this particular company. Competition play a vital, important role in market system. Here competition is extreme because to earn profit, to get profit, competition is required. So the best part is what? Here competition play a very important role. Competition play a very important role. Because of competition, quality improve, and because quality improve, profit can be earned more. In the competitive market, the owner has to increase working capacity. See, the owner always increase working capacity. Means what? Owner believe that labor work with maximum capacity. Land must be utilized with maximum capacity. Entrepreneur work with maximum efficiency. Capital will utilize in a maximum possible way to the greatest extent. Why? In order to obtain maximum profit. The owner try to go for maximum capacity because owner wants maximum profit. Because of this method, many new research are done and new methods of productions are created. See, if you want huge maximum profit, then you have to go for innovation. You have to create new products. And to create new products, you have to go for what? Research and development. You have to search new method of production so that when the new product comes in market, people ready to buy. If people ready to buy, automatically profit increase. So in that way, in market system, new research are done and new method of productions are created. So production is maximum. Here the purpose is what? Production required to be maximum. Because of the fast economic development of the countries take place, if you do research and development, maximum capacity work, then automatically you can able to go for fast economic development. Thus, competition control the whole market. Can be asked in 3 marks. Explain. Give reason. Competition control the whole market like an invisible hand. Because every company tried to do something better than other company. So because of that competition, customer get the new innovative and best quality product. No doubt at higher rate, that is true. But here competition control the whole market. As the state does not interfere, this system is also known as free economy. Because government is not interfere, state government is not interfere, not give any instruction. So market system, market mechanism is also known as free economy. Another synonym. So which are the word we learn? Market system, capitalist system and free economy. All these 3 are same. Now let's go for paperwork first. We revise it. Market system. Okay, nations like America, Japan, they have made their economic development very high, very fast through market system. Market system is also known as capitalist system. The process of resource allocation is done on the basis of profit scope. The place where we have a more profit, the resource has to be allocated over there. Production and its related activities. Okay, profit is its center. They focus on profit only. Profit is in center. Now people invest in those industries where more scope of profit. So the place where people will get more profit, they invest their money in that area. Market is completely free. Nobody has any kind of a restriction. Government does not have any specific economic policy or does not play any role. So here government does not have any specific policy, and government cannot able to play any role regarding stopping somebody. Next, any state does not interfere. A state government is not interfere. This market system or market mechanism is also known as free economy. Here competition play a vital role. Competition play a very important role. In the competitive market, the owner has to increase the working capacity. Land has to utilize maximum, labor has to utilize maximum to greatest extent in order to obtain maximum profit. If you utilize maximum, you will get profit also maximum. Because of this method, many new research are done and new methods of productions are created. Because you want to earn profit, so you have to go for new research, new product, innovative product. So new method of production are created, and because of that, profit is become maximum. Production is become maximum. Any production is become maximum, then it go for fast economic development of the countries take place. Okay, so new research will go for maximum production will go for fast economic development. Clear? Now here what happened? Competition is control. Okay, competition control the whole market through price. Competition control the market through price, and that is like invisible hand. So here what happened? The market is controlled, okay, under competition, and competition is of what? To sell the highest product with affordable price. So competition is control the whole market. Now after discussing this, we move on the feature of market mechanism system. What are the characteristics that we discuss? Now, in market mechanism, ownership of resources of production, land, labor, capital, ownership of resource of production is either individual or private. It's not in the hand of government. Land is owned by individual or private. Labor is individual or private. Capital is also individual and private. So everything majority is individual or private. Second, profit is at the center. As I already told you, profit is at the center. All the economic activities in the market done keeping profit in the center. Third, consumer get good opportunity of choice because there are so many competitor, consumer get the opportunity which particular product we have to buy. For example, right now if you want to purchase toothpaste, then you have so many competitors, so many opportunity available. You have n number of choice. So consumer get good opportunity of choice. Next, government interference is not there in this system. Government is not able to interfere. Government is not able to interfere in this system. And that is why here the merchant, the people who sell the products can able to go for any price. So government is not interfere. Government will not stop. Why you are selling at high price? Okay, why you are selling these product? No. Fifth, distribution of resources is based on profit. Again the same thing. Land, labor, capital, they all are distributed based on where we can able to get maximum profit. Economic decisions, 6 point, economic decisions are taken while keeping price mechanism in the mind. Every decision in market system is taken keeping only one thing in the mind, that is price. Because if price is more, profit is also more. So every decision they are taking with the help of keeping price in the mind. Now let's revise all the features with the help of paperwork. Okay. See, the features of market mechanism system. The ownership of the resources of the production, either individual or private. Like I am the owner of the land. Then either land is my individual property or my private property. Second point is profit is at the center of the economic activity. Means in every economic activity, profit has to be seen, profit has to be focused. They concentrate only on profit. Third, consumer get good opportunity of choice because there are so many people available in market to sell the products. So consumer get the wide variety of choices which product needs to purchase. Government interference is not there. Government will not say anything. Distribution of resources based on profit. Here in market system, the resource is required to be distributed keeping profit in mind. We distribute land, we utilize land in such a way we get maximum profit. Labor will work in such a way that labor will get maximum salary. So here every distribution of resources is based on profit. Economic decisions are taken keeping price mechanism in mind. So when anybody wants to take any economic decision, they have to keep price in their mind. Okay, like price required to be kept in such a way that profit required to be increased. So these are the features of market mechanism system. Now next we go for, that is benefit of market mechanism system. So we will discuss the benefit of market system term by term. The first benefit is economic freedom of individual is protected in market system. See, economic freedom is what? My own freedom. I can able to purchase what I want. I can produce what I want. I want to sell the product at the rate what I want. I can sell the product to whomever I want. That economic freedom is protected over here. You have a freedom whom you want to sell, how you want to sell, when you want to sell, what you want to purchase, when you want to purchase. All this individual freedom is available. That is your first benefit. Now second benefit is resources of productions are utilized to the greater extent and efficiently. All the resources of production, they maximum utilize, as I already told you, maximum utilize to the greatest extent and efficiently. Land utilized maximum efficient way. Okay, labor will work with maximum efficient way. Okay, capital will invest in maximum possible way. So the benefit is resources of production are utilized to the greatest extent of efficiently. The third benefit, abundant, okay, large quantity of production can be possible because you have a freedom, so you can able to go for large quantity production, and you are going for maximum possible, so you will get maximum production also. The fourth point, new exploration, research and development, keeping on track, taking place continuously in economy, and as a result economic development become faster. Every company go for new research and development, so new product will come in the market, and that is why every company's economic development become faster, because whatever new product you develop, that you will sell to other country also. The fifth point, quality of things improved because of competition. Since because two companies are going for competition, they try their level best to create better and better products. So in that situation, in that context, quality of items are improved. Now let's understand the benefit by paperwork. The freedom of individual is protected. That is the first benefit. Second benefit is resource of productions are utilized to the greatest extent and efficiently. So all the resources of productions are utilized, keeping the greatest extent, the maximum possible way. Third, abundant production, large quantity production. Fourth, new exploration, new research and development keep on taking place, continuously going on, continuously, and because of that the economic development is become faster, it increase fast. The fifth point is the quality of things, the quality is improved, and quality is improved because of competition. Two companies try to increase their profit, so they have to go for quality products. So here the quality of products is always improved. You are able to get better quality. Now we will talk about the limitation of market mechanism. The last topic of market system, that is limitation. Now we will read the textbook first. In spite of having many benefits, market system is also not perfect. Remember, market system is not perfect. We cannot say any system is perfect. There are always some limitation. Okay. There are many disadvantages and limitations of it, which are as follows. So we are discussing about the limitation. The first limitation is because of keeping profit in the center of production. See, because of profit is in the center of production, commodities are produced in more quantity, and production of luxurious commodities of basic requirement is neglect or reduce. Means what? Every company try their level best to earn more profit. Now you can earn more profit only if you go for luxurious product, costly wine, okay, costly car, costly bike, luxurious product. They go for production of luxurious item because there they go for get high profit. And under that situation, the basic requirement, the basic necessities, food, shelter, clothing is neglected or reduced. So under getting more profit, okay, they focus on luxurious products, okay, and under that race of luxurious product, the basic requirements is neglected or basic necessities are reduced. Second, because of lack of policy related to the role of state. That means lack of policy from government side. Lack of policy from government side, natural resources are wasted. Government has no policy. Which particular resource has to be utilized, when, how, there is no policy. And that is why natural resources are wasted. Government is not able to control because government is not interfere. So here what happened? Natural resources are wasted. Third, due to lack of knowledge and ignorance about the market, consumers are exploited. See, consumers are not aware. Sometimes they have a lack of knowledge. Sometimes consumer is ignore about the market, what is going on in market. That's why consumers are exploited. Consumers are cheated. Merchant can cheat them by charging high prices. Fourth point, due to centralization of property and income, there is increase and disparity of income. We already know that centralization of property, centralization of profit, those who can able to earn profit, they will earn property, they will earn more income. So only few, centralization, only few get more property, only few get more income, and because of that, disparity of income, rich become more rich, poor become poor. The fifth drawback, here there is a fear of monopoly. Monopoly means what? Only one or two are available in market who sell the products. That is called monopoly. For example, I am the only one who sells this pen in my city. So I am having monopoly. I can able to charge any amount. That is called monopoly. So in market mechanism, monopoly will come. Economic instability, anytime financial situation of country will be changed. Exploitation of labor, labor has to work with less salary. These all are the drawback can be possible. Now we will revise all this with the help of paperwork. Now see the drawback, limitation of market mechanism system. Market system is not perfect. As I say, it also has some disadvantages. The first drawback is because of keeping profit in center, luxurious commodities are produced in more quantity. More and more luxurious products produced, and basic requirement is neglected or reduced. Basic necessities products, they are reduced. Second, because of lack of policy related to role of state, state does not know, state does not have a policy, natural resources are wasted. Third, due to lack of knowledge plus ignorance about the market, lack of knowledge, ignorance about the market, consumers are exploited, consumers are cheated. Exploited means cheated. Next, due to centralization of property and income, means only few get property, only few get high income. Centralization of property and income, it creates increase in disparity of income. Disparity of income means what? Rich become more rich, poor become more poor. That will arise. The last and the fifth limitation is there is a fear of monopoly. Monopoly means only few can sell the products. So they can take any amount. That is called monopoly. Okay. So there is a fear of monopoly. Then economic instability in a country. Financial environment is changed. It either extreme good economic situation or worse situation arise together. And exploitation of labor. Labor can be cheated. They have to work sometimes with less money, sometimes with less salary. They have to go for more work because there are no laws in their favor in that situation. So these all are the limitation of market mechanism. So students, here we revise the market system, features, advantages and limitation. And in next lecture we will go for socialist system. The best way to revise is, if you are not interested to read this, you can listen the video also. By that way also you can able to remember. Okay. So you can write in the comment section what you feel about the video. I am very happy if you of you are writing so many comments which boost me and inspire me to do better for you. So we will conclude lecture over here. Next lecture we will talk about the socialist system. Okay. Till then, please take care of yourself. Thank you.